to the gym. That's it.
Yeah.
So I'm not seeing any of that.
Royal Truth Radio Show on Little Raleigh Radio Station. Star Reese Royal, Royalty, Stars Pin, and yours truly, I am Queen Aisha. Truth is, your listening experience has just been upgraded. Truth is, we're ready. Are you? Here's your host, Reese Royal.
Hey, kings and queens, this is Reese Roy on Little Riley Radio with the Royal Truth, and you know how this show is supposed to start. Our mission is to be informative with accurate knowledge, never to direct, but only guide you towards the truth. Let me thank God and life and the opportunity for all of us coming together. And a shout out, as always, to Linda B. I just saw you a few minutes ago at 1 p.m., so I love you as always. Music director Pumakazi. He put us a nice group of music together today, y'all. I really am looking forward to actually sharing this with him because he actually put a lot of my favorites together here, so it's gonna be fun. But you know how our True Squad starts here. As first, we know you have me here, but you also have Royalty. And you know, Queen Aisha, we always are honorable. She's coming back. We had this conversation this week, sweetheart. So look, we're coming back, so we're not worried about that. And of course, Queen Stars Pen as well is actually in the house. So you all, hey, I mean, I got you in here now. Let me sure I can hear you. Hey, how everybody doing? Can you hear me now? Are y'all in
Everybody,
this?
we
Okay,
good. We good, brother.
we
I
good.
wanna.
We good.
I just want to start out by saying, happy birthday to you. Happy born day to you.
Yes, I'm 53 and I want to thank, y'all, everyone who knows me knows social media is not my favorite thing. So thank you to all of these postings on Facebook. I just went by there to get some information and looked and saw how many people posting and saying happy birthday. Half people I do know, half people I don't know, but thank you for everybody who actually remembered my birthday today. I've heard from everybody. I'm gonna tell you, I've heard from everybody, bro. Everybody. So it's been kind of a crazy day on that part. But thank you. First person to call me today was my brother. Well, I was waiting for that phone call. So we talked, and then, like I said, my mom said I was born at 1 p.m. So I was right there with her at 1 p.m. today, and that's I spent time with her for my birthday. So I'm happy. I'm happy. I mean,
Yeah. Happy
meatloaf.
birthday.
I gotta give me
I
some
tell you,
donuts and some water. I got me some watermelon already, so I'm happy. But you all, this is not actually just this is my birthday, wonderful. But this is actually about the squad, and actually this is when the fun part we get to is let me get to where it's at. It's actually catching up with the squad, and we've been having a little bit of sparring together with y'all before we got here, and so I want the one who really want to catch up with right now, other than me and my brother doing our things. Y'all need to hear about my girl Star and her movements right now because we got some things going on. You already know we have our juice, which I'm still climactic. I was supposed to mess it up. It's not climactic.
Yeah, I got to get you some juice.
Yes.
Get you
Climax.
some juice.
Am I saying it right? Is it right?
Climax
Climax.
beverages. Yep.
Climax beverage, yeah, climactic. I mean, yeah. Climax beverages, not climactic. Yeah, it might be climactic, but yes, climax beverages. I need to get my watermelon because I see you. I mean, I have not found me the sweet watermelon, so I definitely still got to get some from you. So I'm not playing with that. I really
I
want to
got
get
you.
some from you.
I got you. We just haven't got together. It's all good.
Right. But we are going to because I've talked to Queen, which y'all know we're representing for here July 1st.
Yeah.
I was asked to be part of it, perform as well, but I was told I'm going to be there regardless because I wanted to support our Queen in her endeavors. So yeah, I'm
Yeah.
definitely be there. But Queen, our Queen here right now, tell us New York, tell us what's going on in the wet world over there. What's going on other than being climatic? What else? What else are we doing over there? You tell everybody.
Oh
Tell
my
everybody.
goodness. Yeah, it's about to get really sticky.
mm,
It's about to
Oh,
get
that's
really
what we're saying.
sticky. So I don't want to give too much, but I will say this. It's been a long time coming. If you don't have a copy of the book, go to Amazon, hit me up, and get a copy of the book because what you see on film is going to triple the effect. So I'm super excited about being able to work with Mr. Rich Life out of ATL. Shout out to him. And everybody that so far has already been cast. So I have some people already cast. I have some constant cast members. Shout out to Paige Johnson. She's awesome. Excited to work with her. Mr. Elijah, the designer for the show. I'm super excited to be working with him as well. So that's about all I'm gonna give you. Y'all just stay tuned. We're gonna be hitting up Roku, Amazon, Tubi, anywhere that they'll have us. You will see Wet. So just get your towels ready.
Okay, y'all hear it? Y'all hear it? Just put the words in. It's not WAP. It's wet. You know what? I need to find a way of doing that too. I might need to do a WET and use the word, the letters for everything. I need to. My mind's particularly right now. I'm just trying to see what else I could do in that. Bruh, catching up with squad. What you got going on down there in your crazy state right now?
Like I was just telling, Star, I'm staying out of that nonsense. I go to work, go to the house, and I try not to see or hear anything, because the wrong thing said is if the wrong thing is said to me, I already know me.
Mm, I can, yeah, and it is a family trait. I'm just trying to best to keep them. Then we kind of keep our kumbaya moments here. We're not trying to give anybody any problems. As far as Reed's stuff, we're gonna catch up an announcement when it comes to me. Only thing I would mention that is not in the announcements is, let's get some praise and worship on June 24th. I'm actually gonna be part of my praise expo and my sister Miss Dee Dee Gillis is gonna join me, and we're gonna do some gospel tracks for you on June 24th of this year here in Raleigh. Get with me, or actually my sister, or actually Shayla Smith, as far as tickets to that actual event. Other announcement we will mention, of course, actually doing the actual show when we get to announcements. So I will leave those for that and not actually taking more into that. But I will, before we even, we're gonna take a moment because like I said, I love his music group. So I'm gonna try to get as many of these songs actually played before the show's over. But um what I will want us to just get in everybody's heads real quick. We'll do a little talking on for a minute while the song's playing, but we're not gonna get too much into it. But I want everybody to please put some notes down there for us on this right here. What is the truth? What is the truth? Does anybody particularly know? I have discussed, talked, and looked and read so much stuff, and I still do not know exactly what is going on with Jamie Foxx. And so we're gonna go from point what I know is true, and then from there on, all of the speculation and rumors, because there's a lot of crazy rumors going out there. But like I said, my son Fumakaze put a great little music group together today, and I'm going to actually go ahead and go into that right now, because here is my girl Erica Badu with The Healer. I love that song, but we definitely don't want to be censored here. And I'm on all platforms such as Twitter, YouTube,
Oh
and
my God,
Facebook.
yeah. Oh,
So we don't go together too much, but don't give any problems with that. Um, because I'm gonna talk more about it when the song ends. But I don't know when I gave y'all the information if y'all went back and checked and what you've heard or what you know, but factual information so far. Jamie Foxx was working on a movie with Cameron Diaz, and in the movie, at some point, they had some little disagreement doing filming, and at that time of filming, then he left the set, and then he got sick. I Then everything got really great. Okay, when I was down in Charlotte for the Janet Jackson concert, I heard about a possibility of his daughter coming out saying that he's fine, he's left the hospital, he's recuperating into that. Then another story came out from this person over here, something referenced with P Diddy. Then something came over here. Miss Candace Owens had to put her mouth in, and it was basically saying that because of the vaccine, he was having complications from the vaccine everywhere. And then to the last thing I heard here was something about being paralyzed and halfway blind. And the thing that gets me the most here is not that we're hearing from all these different people. Why have we not heard directly from him? Which makes me really question what's going on.
Well, that's the thing. When something happens, especially in celeb status, by the time it reaches the fifth person, it's changed five times. Um, and he could just want to get better. He could just want to relax and keep his business to himself. I mean, just being in that status anyway, I can imagine how much stress that person has. People think that just because someone has money, they don't have any stress. Biggie said it the best. More money, more problems. But yeah, there's probably a lot of stress going on. I mean, Star can tell you that right now with all her moves she's making. It's probably a lot of stress on her plate. It might be good stress, but sometimes that good stress can turn into bad stress. It depends on the individual. But I'm back to Jamie Foxx. Maybe he just wants to get better and heal without all the nonsense of the he say she say, and he's probably just ignoring the fact that the media is going to say what they want to say anyway. TMZ is going to say what they want to say anyway. Candace Owens is going to say what she wants to say anyway. So what you think, Star?
I'm the same way. I think he's may have the potential to be a little private here. The only thing I do find a little weird, if I was gonna stick my nose into his business, is the fact that it's going on for so long and nobody, even a maid, somebody's gonna leak something. Nobody's
It's,
even doing that.
oh,
So
I
to
can tell
me, I think that's
you
the only thing that's weird because he's got a somebody's seen him.
somebody.
Somebody's had contact with him. We hope, you know what I mean. So I definitely don't want to speculate on the rumors. I'm a fan, so I just like to pray for the best and hope that we are just being nosy and need to sit down somewhere and mind our
Yeah,
business. Because when I'm
it's
sick, everybody don't know about it,
and no one's supposed to everybody's business. I
right?
agree with that. Hold on a second, y'all. Hey, kings and queens, this is Reese Roy on Little Riley Radio with the Royal Truth, and that was The Healer by my lady queen of Neo Soul, okay, Erica Badu. And we were thinking back, and I'm going to get back into the topic, and I give credit to my team for everything they say when it comes to this type of things, y'all. I mean, this is called the Royal Truth, so that's why we dive in it. But the one thing I want to say, just like Queen's Star just said, I love the man's voice. He's an amazing actor. He's an amazing comedian, amazing singer. He's done it all in those parts of it. He deserves an EGOT if it actually opportunity. He's already got, of course, his Grammy and an Oscar. So he should try to get a Tony and an Emmy and fill that whole spot up. And he deserves that totally. Um, as I was saying off camera, and I will repeat only that part here, is that Jamie Foxx was filming a movie with Cameron Diaz. There was some kind of riff on set. He left that set later. After that, was actually hospitalized for something, unsure what the situation was. And so many people are speculating information. And yes, we should stay out of his business. If he's obviously to himself, that's why I guess I'm going to agree with Queen on that, because we heard from his daughter, we heard from friends, we've heard from this person, heard from that person, and no one can tell the truth. And the only person who really does know the truth, like she just said, will be Jamie Foxx himself. And with us not speaking with him, maybe it is that he doesn't want to feel like he wants to share this with the world and he's being private with it. But again, on the opposite side of that, I would say he is someone that is admired, and so the individual will be concerned about his well-being if they're not being given the information. So um
Well, what I'd like to say about that, though, for real, is, I mean, honestly, I get it. He may be well liked, and if that's the case, I mean, I love Jamie Foxx. So I'm not too concerned about what's wrong with him and what happened and this and that. I'm just hoping and praying that the man gets better. That's all we should do. Let's not worry about what ailment he has. If he has COVID-19, if he had a heart attack, if he had a stroke. No, let's just worry about him getting healthier. It could just be a matter of stress. Let's just hope this man has no stress. Become stress free. Let's stop worrying about the negative things about
But you know
every
what, Tuti? Keep
situation.
in mind, we never really heard from his daughter. We read a statement that they said his daughter wrote.
yeah,
We never heard from her. So honestly, if you really, really, again, like I get what you're saying, because I stay out the man's business, let him do whatever he's doing in private, and we don't have to speculate or make a whole thing of it. But because we are fans, and some people, may be a little more concerned, I think it is weird that nobody has said anything.
Hmm.
You have a
that's
PR, you have people that speak out on your behalf when you are a celebrity, especially A-list celebrities. So even his publicist, nobody is saying anything. His daughter never spoke. They wrote that.
yeah,
And
it's a
that could be
right.
very well fake news as well.
Right. And see,
Hmm.
that was the only thing I'm saying about it is I don't want to take him to the gutter in any aspects of the world, but
Right.
just like she's saying, after so much time and so much speculation, this is where the only thing I kept on coming back to saying is, if being in a situation as an artist and then people can speculate and will say what about you, the way to shut that down is you come out and you make a press statement
Yeah.
yourself, or you have someone speak. You know, your PR person speaks
Yeah.
directly for you, and that has not happened. Only time when there was some, like you said, some kind of rumor happens, then that somebody wants to speculate, somebody wants to say he's here, he's there, he's over here. I just want to get better. If anything, I want to know. I mean, I guess that's curiosity on my curiosity killing the cat. Hear me, like, what happened to you?
Yeah, because
Um,
we need some more movies, Jamie. Now, come on, stop
I
playing.
mean, and like I said, I'm not taking from any of his three talents. He is funny.
Yeah.
And he can be serious as like we know as Ray. And yes, he give us bangers, and the boy can sing. So
Yeah.
there's no question about any of these talents. And he was working on work at the exact time. So there's just a little concern on my part there that hopefully, what is the truth? If anyone knows, I guess none of us really know, because the only person gonna know the truth, like you just mentioned, will be Jamie. And if Jamie does not tell us, we're just going to put him in our prayers and hope for the best in his situation. That I'm just hoping none of that's paralyzed. No, none of that stuff is true. I just want, I would be so happy him to come up here and make it look, y'all, I ain't, just make some jokes and just say something about it and say, then leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? I don't need it. You know what I'm saying? And I should play this song for him in this process. All right, well, y'all, I want to get into our topic and move faster and not like we normally do here. I want to keep things going. And right here is our local movers, shakers, and go getters. And I want they have not sent me new stuff, but they have told me things. So I'm gonna do my best to run through this and make sure I mention information, even though I'm not showing it. And first and foremost, we already spoke of Queen Aisha and her event. She has several events coming up. The two I want to mention right now will be July 1st, the poetry and music, and July 29th, which would be the Rip the Runway, returning back in Southern Pines again. So those are the two events. Queen promised me she's gonna make it to us before one of these events, and we will see if that happens. But either way, like she knows, I'm gonna continually push everything for y'all, the people in Winston Salem. You have nothing to do, you go and have a sip. Do some drawing. It's actually very therapeutic if you really don't think about it. It's very therapeutic, so you should try it there. And that chair right there, I need to go over there. It's actually at my hotel right now to take a picture in, and I need to get over there and take my picture right now, just everybody, so that I have my chair for actually, like I said, we didn't have that purple rain. We're waiting for certain information we need to have to get ready for that. But Quality Glams is still in movement, doing their things. And if you need chairs, if you need decorations or any kind of events you have coming up, please reach out to Precious Moore. She's a big baller, doing her thing. She knows a lot of celebrities and does a lot of great events. And she has any and everything that you could possibly need. So please look out for it and get a number. And there he set it up. It's not actually a spot, but they set up the tent and they got them all out there all through Durham, and you can go and get your Derek's famous banana pudding still now 919-236-4108. I'm going to try to convince him to try to bring some on the 16th on our actual Love and Laughter in Durham. And I ain't make no promises, but I'm going to push on it. And if he's watching this, I see people watching now. Please go ahead and bring me some banana pudding when you come on June 16th. I would like to have my chessman cookie. I've been asked for about 4 months now. It's getting really irritating. All right, and as we continue on with my baby Donna, as with Hot Topics with Donna every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, 8:30, Facebook Live, and as well, like I told you, get her book, Imperfect Marriage, Are Saved by Grace. And as well, my man, he's back on. He's going to be coming on to the show next month. Please look out for that. The Purpose Pod, Mr. Alan Levi Simmons will be coming here, but every second and fourth Tuesday at 7 o'clock. Following us, you can watch his show tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Check him out. He always is having innovative things and making moves. And like I said, boy, I'm always got support. I know you are there. I know we talk. I know we always talking when you're on the phone. We both making moves. So in turn, I ain't forgot about you, and make sure everybody know that you're going to be here. And don't forget, Can I Speak? That is amazing book as well. And I told you, you know what? And I should be in. I'm away, Queen. You're right here, so you're gonna have to say it. But I should have you in this lineup. Please send me the
I,
picture of your
I
book.
was I was
Yeah,
just about to say it. I'm like, you know
yeah.
what, bruh getting you fat with banana pudding, but we also got the climax beverages.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you can
yeah,
get your help.
exactly. And then they look tasty always. And then she do your boy. If y'all go on Facebook and watch it, she be getting close to that watermelon. She go back for the
Oh,
watermelon.
that last one she
Get that
posted where
peach.
she gonna post a picture, but she said, yeah, I drunk half of
Yeah, yeah. Look, you know what? And let's not forget my cousin Tanya on Wednesdays. Go there, yes. And also her book, Evolved Black Woman, Black Girl, excuse me, Trevorly. love you. Appreciate it. I did one of her weddings recently. I sang "Ribbon in the Sky." I enjoyed it, and I will be there anytime else you need me automatically. And I also, like you said, Queen. And also, I forgot, man, Brian. He's doing out. He did the flyers. We're gonna be showing the end of this show, and he does all the flyers for our shows, and as well as my single cover art, which is I have several singles coming out this month. I mean, I'm sorry, this year, so you can actually see him doing that there. And Forever Memories, who's actually does our pictures. Um, Photo shoot. We all need to make for that, but I think it's gonna end up being me and Queen Star doing the photo shoot for the whole team. I really think that's what's gonna be happening. So we just leave that be when it comes to that.
Gotcha.
We're gonna have to. There's no other choice in that. All right, y'all. And now, the next topic I was gonna focus on very heavily, because yes, I have problems with this. And they already know what's on there, and I'm just got to speak because that this mess right here got to stop. This mess right here has to stop, and that is ridiculous. This other situation we're about to discuss momentarily here, but right now, y'all, I just spoke, I just played my brother's wife. She's my mistress, but that's my brother's wife. But now it's time for my wife. You know what I'm saying? So we don't always, I'm gonna have to have her on every show. It's just it's a must. I was just sorry. It's no other choice about it. I mean, she's I'm telling you, boy. I'm still watching my videos. I'm just in love. But as always, it's Janet Jackson. The way that's the way the love
Like a
goes.
moth to a flame, burned by the fire.
Okay, I didn't get done. I actually spend more time listening to her music sometimes than I listen to my own.
Damn
That's
shame. Get your life
it is.
together.
Yeah, well, that is that is my heart. But anyway, yes. Getting on to that, this next topic we're about to discuss, you all. Did you see it on the sheet,
Yeah,
Queen?
I did.
And huh? You
I
saw, bro?
did.
Yeah, and I don't know if you read the information on that. I am at least happy. That's why what I gave what I had to actually is piece together is different articles because of the growth as the situation grows here. Because at first, there wasn't even any charges, and then she finally did get arrested. But then, so this there is nothing anyone can make me understand this situation. This is worse than the young man who went to go pick up his siblings. Okay, this is worse than that because this woman shot through the
Yeah,
door.
well, initially when Tamika Mallory first got the case, shout out to her. She does a lot of I know you guys know who that is, Until Freedom. Shout out
Uh,
to them. I've taken them on to kind of sponsor what I can a month. So if you can, please go to untilfreedom.com and donate because they need it to be able to travel and do those things. But when she first got this story, it was probably, I'm going to say, maybe 3 or 4 days. Now don't quote me, guys, but 3 or 4 days after the actual incident. So Susan had already not been arrested.
mhm.
um they also have several police reports that had occurred before this incident. So there was a paper trail of the racism and the abuse that this parent and her children went through before the shooting.
From her,
um
from that
yes,
lady. Okay,
yes,
okay, okay. Go
from
ahead.
Susan.
Mhm.
Susan, they had called the police numerous times. There were witnesses to this event. And what baffled me was the police chief when he did the press conference and he said, well, there are things I can't quote him. So, but the gist of it, it was like we gotta wait and see if she was literally being threatened. So technically, they let a murderer walk away from a murder scene
Yeah,
without being arrested. So in my mind, and I'm sure in all of our little black boys' and minds and our black girls' minds, they're wondering, gosh, so I can just go shoot somebody that knocks on my door and pisses me off, and I don't have to go to jail. Two, this law that they have in Florida, this stand your ground bullshit, is what got Trayvon Martin killed. Well, is what gave Zimmerman his accolade to kill him, and it was okay. So this is the same thing we have here. So I foresee a problem with this case. Again, here we go with the
Yeah,
bull
yeah.
crap.
There is gonna now. You're right. There's gonna be some issues with the case.
Absolutely.
There's no question about that because there is a trail of other situations.
And
But
honestly, if you think about it, guys, think I'm in the country by myself, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. If nobody's out here, somebody knock on my door, I might come out shooting. So there's gonna be so much to that. And because she's black, no, and because Susan is white,
mhm,
they're gonna justify it. And I'm just foreseeing the problem that we're gonna have. They're already finding ways to justify it, which is the reason why she wasn't arrested to begin with. If I pull out my gun right now and shoot somebody in my yard, the police gonna come and arrest me. I'm going straight to jail until they investigate. So her
exactly.
case went the other way. She
To-
wasn't arrested until
Completely.
they investigated.
Be right back. Be right back. Mm-mm.
That is so true.
Yeah, so it made no sense. It just I got the chills because it pissed me off. The whole story
The queen of
just
the Miss
pissed me
Janet
off so
Jackson, and
bad.
she's here with us.
Hmm.
And y'all, we're into our subject, and I really want us to touch this like here. Really, like I said, we it's concerning me. My thing right now, I mean, it's really bad to say. My thing right now is honestly the child was there too. I don't know. There's so many parts of this story, and actually sounds like actually Queen is more in depth than I actually am. But just to give you a heads up on where we are going with the story, a woman actually had a little issue with her neighbor and her son, and the mother decided to go next door. There had been problems prior, okay, and the mother went over to speak with the lady about this, and she shot her through the door with her 9-year-old son beside her. Um, she was not picked up immediately. The excuses were given for the whole entire situation for many, many times. I mean, me. I don't for whatever reason. It should have been immediately. This was what we were discussing, but it took some time. Okay. And at this point now, I'm not sure, honestly, if what the charge is, but I knew that the family was demanding for there to be a murder charge.
It's a
And so
manslaughter charge, and she's out on bail.
it's a man, still a manslaughter. Okay, so then
Yes.
that's the clarity that we have is the family wanted to be murder, and it's set up as a manslaughter charge. Um, um, Queen. I mean, you if you
With
want to go more
it's
in the deal,
it's
in
ridiculous.
depth about it, what
Okay,
can you
so
say?
the fact that we have the circumstances, which is where we should begin. Um, if you hit my child in the head with a tablet, I'm coming to knock on your door. So here's the problem: with a closed door, there is no imminent threat to your life. You call 911, or you stay your ass in the house. Why did you feel the need to shoot through the door after you had already assaulted these children on more than one occasion? First of
Mm,
all, if I'm just keeping it all the way 100, she needed her ass whooped because you're not getting ready to be throwing the tablet I paid for and hit my baby in the head with it. What kind of sense does that make? First of
at
all,
all.
and
Exactly.
then on top of that, you calling them all kind of niggas. What mother is not going to knock on Susan Lorenz's door and for her accountability? She didn't have
Right.
a weapon. Miss Ajike did not have a weapon. She went over there with hands only. And who's to say that she was going to even do that? She might have just wanted to have a conversation with this lady. But in
But
all
am I correct
reality,
that she did have a child with her when she went to speak
And
with
she
her?
could. That's what she could have shot that
she
kid.
did.
She could have
She
shot
had the
that
little
kid as
boy
well.
right next to her.
Yeah,
The
that's the
9 year
point.
old. The two children knocked the oldest one and the middle one, if I'm not mistaken, knocked on the door first. This is when she hit him in the head with the tablet and called him all kind of niggas. So now Ajike goes back because these children went home and told their mother like they were supposed to. So she goes to knock on the door with the other little boy, the 9 year old, and she shoots. Well, we should have shot that baby in the head.
Yeah. That's the part. That's what keeps on getting me about it. She did it through the door, so she didn't know what she was doing, and she can't. That problem. I stand your ground, and this situation about where she fear for her life. I
Bullshit.
mean, she didn't fear for her
Bullshit.
life through all these situations beforehand. She was running her mouth like she was prior to.
Bullshit.
She
And
had an
no,
issue.
and I'm not even no Johnny Cochran or no lawyer or anything like that. But the door closed shows that there is no imminent threat. She had time to call 911. She had time to
Hmm.
call the police and say, "There's somebody on my property. I need y'all to come get this crazy lady."
Right.
That's all she
Yes.
had to do. But because she shot through that door for one, she knew probably a GK was getting ready to go to that behind. You didn't hit her
Hmm.
baby in the head with a tablet. Just come outside and get your butt whooped. Like, why? You started this.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
just being real because you
Yeah.
cannot go. For one thing, we always learned, I have, you don't go to nobody's house. So, a GK, I'm sorry that it went to that extreme, but I've always looked, don't come to my house. I'm just telling you.
Well,
Don't come to my house. Catch me in the Walmart, catch me at the street. Don't come where I live at. So, I understand. However, I'm not about to be throwing stuff at people's children for them to be coming for me.
And see, that's the point. That's what actually you giving more information like that. This
Yeah,
woman
man.
was not saying she had rights. Let me clarify when I make the statement. She did have fear because she knows she was in the wrong.
That part.
She had fear because she knew she was in the wrong. And because of that own fear of her own, of knowing what her wrongdoing was, she took that route by not opening the door because she knew she was already wrong. But what gets me is this is how she retaliates this way. Did she really? I mean, whatever. I don't. I heard a little bit the scuffle and the fact she threw it at the child already showing. And then I heard, I guess as I read more, I found like this is a pattern with this woman. It's
Right.
not like it's the first time. So it is escalated to this point. And that kind of goes where I'm at with some of these situations is that this the escalation part of these things where people are I'm gonna go back to this movie. I'm gonna use Friday. May he rest in peace, bro. And with this movie, he said we used to use our hands. He's got there with our hands. And and I
Well,
remember when our fathers would bring their sons, you can go home, you and whip this boy's ass, and they would actually make you fight right
Yeah.
then. This is what I remember. And now this
mhm.
is the route we're going.
Yeah.
Well, you know what, bro? I mean, let's turn the tables a little bit, though. This woman shot through the door, right? Now,
Hmm.
let's say Mrs. Jika had a gun. She didn't, but let's say she did have a gun. And when this lady shot through the door, let's say she missed. And if
And
this
she
lady
shot
had a
back
shot back and got her, even if she didn't kill her, she would have been arrested, right? Or what?
immediately. And
Immediately.
I'm gonna make it even more interesting and saying, let's flip it around. That the black woman was in the house and she shot, and then
Right.
the white woman shot back in. And with that situation we go in, it will be, that somehow this woman's that makes me think of Brianna. That makes me think of Brianna and her situation, her with the man downstairs, her in her bed, and that whole situation
Okay,
since it
so
happened.
let me cut you off really quick because I'm pissed off about that too. Daniel Cameron, you suck, and you should not be voted in as governor, mayor,
Oh,
or whatever the hell they're trying to vote you in
AG,
there for.
yes,
He
yes,
lied. He
yes.
lied, bold-faced lied to the grand jury, to Brianna's parents. He just totally disrespected. They never saw a case on Brianna's death. They saw a case on the bullet going through the neighbor's window. So the grand jury never heard a case on Breonna Taylor's murder. The officers
Wow.
were never indicted or even the grand jury convened with the basis of Breonna Taylor's murder. The charge that they were talking about, Daniel Cameron went in there and lied about, was because the gun went through somebody else's window or wall or whatever the hell they said happened. It never was the murder charge of that girl. So Daniel Cameron is a full of crap. He's a sellout, and he just bold-faced lied to those people. So
And
now
he
they're trying to
just
get that overturned so they can really, really charge these officers. That was murder. Y'all went to the wrong door. Whose fault is that? Yours. You killed
and
somebody.
that was
Whose fault is that? Yours. That's murder.
he was an AG. Now he's running for Senate. Is that
You
correct?
hear
That's what we're
me?
talking about.
Whatever he running for, he do
Yeah,
not vote for
he's
him. He's a
he's
sellout
running.
and a
He's running.
liar.
Trump endorsed. Let's add that in there
Yeah,
too.
bold-faced lie.
Yeah.
He
So
bold-faced
let's
lied
let's
about
go
that
there
grand
with him,
jury.
and she's totally correct on that. This gentleman right here, he's a disgrace. I mean,
Yeah,
really,
man.
he's the most of disgrace as someone else that I'm going to talk about too much of the show because he. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and say his name, Tim Scott. I have problems with you, my man. You need to. Okay, so let me go ahead. I'm gonna stop because I know me and my brother's on the show, so I'm gonna stop
Yeah, I'm
there.
getting a
Let's
little
go
heated
to
over
the
here
box
talking about these
office, y'all.
clowns.
Let's go to the box office. Let's talk about what's going on out there. And hey, it's funny these movies. They need to get some more movies out here. But from what I'm seeing up here now, I have seen 3 of the 5. Yo, and that's a good record for me normally, yo. That's really good for me here. I can say that I have actually seen Spider-Man. I have seen Little Mermaid. I have seen Guardians of the Galaxy. I have not seen Transformers. That's some dismal numbers. I admit, if y'all don't remember the last show we had, Fast X was number 1. So you see how quickly that disappeared, like it didn't even happen. But I do want to see Boogeyman. That trailer kind of like freaked me out, and I'm not even a horror movie person, but I do want to see that. Has anybody seen Transformers?
No, I haven't seen either one. I'm waiting for my grandbaby so I can take her to see both. And actually, it's a good thing because my daughter just started working at the movie theater.
Ah,
So I'm about to go see everything.
yes, it's so much fun. Believe me, I just love that. I work. That was my part-time job, so I can see any movie anytime I wanted to.
Yes.
So, but I'm gonna have to go take my oldest child, not my middle child here, to see Rise of the Beast because that's Puma's movie. So I know
Hmm.
I'm okay. He's been excited every time he saw the trailer. So I think I'm gonna see that with him. But
Okay.
Spider-Man, amazing movie, you all,
It's
amazing.
good.
Even though it's not that's not animation. It don't even look like animation. It looks real, and it is a excellent movie. Please check it out. If I go by my granddaughter, Little Mermaid and all that. If I go by my granddaughter, so I'm gonna leave it at that right there with that. But I'm gonna give it like a 6 or 7. I
Oh
do
no.
it.
She was she was ready to go.
She was ready to go. I
Was
mean, she got her
she?
corn dog. She said, "Is it ready to go, Papa?" I was like, "You ready to go, baby?" Yeah. I said, "Let's watch one more performance and then we
Oh wow.
let's hear." We heard Ariel sing. We heard "Under the Sea" with the crab, and we heard Ursula sing. Uh, Melissa McCarthy's part. What's the name of the song? I forgot the song that she does. But she did that song, and after that song was over,
Poor
Gigi
unfortunate
was ready to
souls.
go. Poor unfortunate souls. She was ready to go. She wasn't
Wow.
feeling no more the movie, so I don't even know what the ending of that movie. But from what I saw, they really just tried to recreate the exact animation,
Yeah.
and that's my problem. Honestly, if I had to pick between the Lion King cartoon and the Lion King and live action, I watched the cartoon. Lion King, I
Yeah.
mean, that was more fun. And with this, the same thing. I rather see the actual cartoon
Just
than
started
actually see
running.
the live action. So
On my head.
that's kind of where I'm at with that. So nothing against it, you all. I mean, but my granddaughter and they didn't win no points with her. So y'all might need to work on that because she didn't make it through that 2 hour movie whatsoever. She was not planning to do that. Okay, we go here.
How about you guys? I'm gonna tap out. I'm going to bed. I am so tired, world. I'm so excited to have been here with you guys tonight. My last word tonight is going to be one that I've used before. I'm going to use it again. Resilience. Do not give up. Just do not give up on whatever it is that you're dreaming about, because mine about to come true. Y'all stay tuned for Wet. Go get a copy of the book, order some juice, and I'll see y'all on the 16th.
All right,
All right.
babe.
See
All
you
right.
later.
And so she leaves it us to us for the night, you all. I mean, and honestly, she did it every time. She did resilience. And all honesty, bro, other than me speaking out the announcement of just mentioning real quick to everyone, which was the next thing on there, and that was it, is really letting y'all know about the actual Love and Laughter at the house at the grid on June 16th. You're gonna have comedian Seti P, you're gonna have Queen Star Pins, we just saw right there. Hosting the comedy section will be Janine Slaughter, and with it comes to Dante Williams and whatever. And yeah, he's gonna be there too. Let me see how I'm gonna say it right now. Wafiq Sarif. Wafiq Sarif. All right. I hope I did it right, sir. And please forgive me if I did not. But bro, do you want to go? Because I'm gonna give him. I love the last song in the show we're here. What is your word for the day? And then we can shut it down.
I don't have a word for today, brother, other than happy born day, happy birthday, happy everything, and just wish you the best. I know my card ain't get to you because you ain't said nothing about it, so you will get it later.
Man, I went to the box. I went to the mailbox like okay.
All
Hey
right, I ain't
man,
got no
I
card.
ain't
I ain't
got
got
no
no
car.
card.
Yeah, I ain't lying. And since I'm gonna be real with it. Yeah, I was like, I ain't got no car.
but I mean, I'm not too mad about it, honestly, because I couldn't find one that I wanted, if that makes sense. Because I like to try to get like a Marvel one or something, but not too kiddie. And the only one that I saw was like a Spider-Man one, but it was like really, really kiddie, talking about Happy Spider Day or something like that. And I
Oh,
was like, that's kind of cheesy.
see, you did your thing last year with Wakanda
Black
King, so
Panther, yeah, yeah.
yeah, I give you that. And Pooh do the same thing. Pooh goes sit crazy trying to find the ones that do the same thing. So yeah, but my mom saved the day. My mom gave me the only card I got, and so I tell you, it makes more. It means just as much because who it came from. So I didn't even trip over
Man,
that.
she did she cook for you at least?
No, she didn't cook for me today. No,
Oh,
because she
that's
didn't
a
think. Like I said, I was surprised. She didn't know I was coming.
right.
I was
Oh,
going,
she
hey,
would have had. She would. I was gonna say she would have had something ready for you, boy.
She's I was gonna cook this for you and you didn't tell me you come. I said, Mom, I didn't want you to know. That's why it wasn't about you doing anything. It just wanted to be there. Um, you know, she gave resilience, and I'm gonna rock with that. And she's so right on that. Resilience. Whatever you put a face against, resilience, dedication to your desire, what your dream. I heard Eddie Griffin say something yesterday. He said instead of trying to he said, manifest your dreams. Other than dream, manifest your dreams. Make them, manifest it versus actually just hoping, keeping hope alive for it. Make it manifest your dreams. And so that means that you live in it and creating what you want it to be. I was mentioning earlier to my brother about that. I said, when I was telling you, bro, I realized I don't think I said it as positive. I wanted to say it, what I was saying to you. It's the fun thing is it's good to have a plan, a plan A, meaning I'm gonna thrive always, and I'm gonna always thirst for having more in life. But but then I can at least be comfortable in the face that have established something already.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And I can make, and I can expand that as well as looking towards a plan A, B, and C. But I can at least say I made some dreams already happen, if that makes sense. So that's where we
Absolutely.
are with that, y'all. We're gonna end the show with it. Actually, I didn't get through all the songs he wanted to play, but this one again I hadn't heard in so long, and I would love to
And,
play it.
and, and before you play, bro, let's bless up Jamie Foxx. You know, I really admire him. So I mean, sending all prayers out to Jamie Foxx and wishing him a speedy recovery.
Yes, yes, yes. And whatever you're going through, my brother, you're in our prayers, and I'm just hoping the best for you. You have, we love your talent, so we're hoping to see so much more, some more comedy, some more music, and some more movies. But as we end this show right here today, I'm gonna give you a little bit of my girl here. We're gonna give you a little bit of Jill Scott in the way. All right, peace and love, everybody. Have a great, wonderful day.